This is what they've reduced the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom to. Not a policy, not a plan, not a serious message to a serious country. A TikTok on an aircraft with rap music, like he's auditioning for Middle-Aged Bloke Tries to Look Relevant the musical. And the truly frightening part isn't the cringe. It's the fact someone, somewhere, watched it back and hit post.
Yo, if I could do it, then why can't you? Yeah, I make it work. Ain't no way that fail about it. Now whenever I'm picking up first, I found me that won't make it. Me that I had the skills at first. They came out of mud like Rocky. I had no body. I took some work. Okay, fuck, I put in the work. Getting a picture when I write lyrics, so call me a rapper.
So let's talk about it, because you don't accidentally end up doing a slow-motion, hard man walk near helicopters with grime in the background. That's not a slip. That's a decision. That's a whole chain of decisions. Camera angle, music choice, headphones on, the purposeful stare, the I'm doing statecraft but also I'm down with the kids vibe. Down with the kids? Mate, you look like you've just discovered Bluetooth. Who is this aimed at? Honestly, who sits there thinking, you know what's missing from my life? The Prime Minister pretending he's in a motivational rap montage next to military hardware. Because that's what it is. It's the aesthetic of competence without the inconvenience of actual competence. It's cosplay, political cosplay. And I can already hear the defenders. Oh, come on, it's just social media. It's modern communication. You have to meet people where they are. Yeah? Fine. Meet them where they are. But why are you meeting them dressed like a substitute PE teacher trying to impress Year 10 on non-uniform day? This is the problem. It's not that politicians use TikTok. It's that they use it like aliens who've skim-read How to Be Human and misunderstood every chapter. They think vibes are leadership. They think a baseline is authority. They think a helicopter in the background automatically translates to strong, as if standing near loud machinery is the same thing as doing something difficult.
You can practically see the brainstorming session. Right, we need him to look decisive. Okay, put him near something that looks expensive. Like what? Aircraft. Perfect. And add rap. Why rap? Because young people. And what should he do? Walk, slowly, like he's just solved a war. Genius. Absolute genius. Next week, a TikTok in the dairy aisle to prove he understands inflation. The week after, a drone shot of him nodding thoughtfully at a pothole. And here's the killer detail, my friend. That walk, that stare, that forced, I'm serious man doing serious things. It's the kind of image you make when you know the substance isn't landing, so you start trying to manufacture gravitas. It's the political equivalent of spraying links on a bin and calling it freshness.
Because real authority doesn't need a soundtrack. Real confidence doesn't need editing. If you're actually respected, you don't have to dress up your existence like a trailer. Now, let's slow down for a second, because this is where it gets genuinely embarrassing. Imagine being a normal person. You've had a long day. You're on the sofa, group chat buzzing. Someone drops the link like, have you seen this? You click, and there he is, the Prime Minister, headphones on, pouting at a camera next to aircraft, like he's about to drop an album called Fiscal Responsibility Volume 1. What do? You don't feel inspired, you don't feel reassured, you do that laugh. That dry British laugh that's half amusement, half despair. The one that says, we're finished as a country, aren't we? And then you picture the scene in a pub. One bloke goes, is that real? Another goes, it can't be. Someone else says, nah, that's satire. And then the uncomfortable silence lands when you realize, no, it's real. This is the actual government's idea of looking tapeable.
In a taxi, driver glances in the mirror like, you seen the video?
And you just sigh, because what are you supposed to say? Yes, love, our national leadership strategy is now a TikTok edit. And the saddest part is the attempt to borrow credibility from the imagery. Aircraft, military vibe, industrial noise. It's all a cheap shortcut. It's like he's trying to siphon off the aura of serious people doing serious jobs. The pilots, the engineers, the crews, the people who actually know what they're doing. He stands near them for 30 seconds and hopes it rubs off. But it doesn't rub off, does it? Because you can't algorithm your way into respect. And you know what makes it worse? The headphones. The headphones are the cherry on the humiliation cake. Because it's not just, I'm near the aircraft. It's, I'm in my own little world. I'm vibing. I'm cool. I'm curated. He's not leading a country there. He's trying to win an imaginary contest against reality. This is what happens when politics stops being about persuasion and becomes about performance. When the goal isn't to fix anything, it's to look like the sort of person who might fix something if they ever got around to it. And if you're sitting there thinking, why does this matter? It's just a cringe video. Here's why it matters. It's a symptom. When leaders start chasing aesthetics, it usually means they've lost control of the story. They're trying to create a feeling because they can't create results. So they reach for the cheapest tool available, the internet. But the internet doesn't forgive cringe. It embalms it. It preserves it. It turns it into a shared national memory, a permanent sticker on your forehead that says, "Tried too hard." So yes, keep your speeches, keep your photo ops, keep your helicopter soundtracks, but don't act shocked when ordinary people look at it and ask the only question that matters: who on earth is this for? If you enjoyed watching this nonsense get pulled apart like a cheap flat-pack desk, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and send this to that one mate who still thinks political PR people are professionals. Because clearly, they're not.
Did you know that over 95% of the people watching this video aren't subscribed to the channel? And that's completely understandable. Life gets busy and it's easy to forget. But subscribing is totally free, and it really helps me keep creating the content you enjoy. I'm currently aiming to reach 10,000 subscribers, and your support would mean a lot to me. So if you enjoy the video, please take a second to hit the subscribe button and join the community. It only takes a moment, but it makes a huge difference. Thank you so much for your support.